Bomberman did bros. We decided to start answering questions again. The leftover questions from the Q&A that we did over a year ago, I think, or something like that. What, January maybe? When did we play Wind Waker?
That was like summer of last year or something, dude.
Are you sure?
It's been a long ass time.
All right. Yeah, it was pre-Bloodborne, right?
Yeah.
And Bloodborne was in February. So I want to say
it was way before Bloodborne.
Was it?
I think so.
I thought it was right before Bloodborne.
I thought it was right after Dark Souls.
No. We did a bunch of other Zeldas first.
I see.
Because we did Ocarina of Time, then Dark Souls, then then what's it called?
Twilight Princess. And then Wind Waker was somewhere after Splatoon or something. I don't know.
Somewhere in there, man. Okay. Okay, yeah. So this was... I know exactly when this was. It was around the end of the year.
God
because
damn it.
This question has come around full circle to being relevant again.
Mm-hmm.
Any Christmas/New Year's plans for 1 year of Digi Bros?
Oh, no.
Digi Bros would have started in February.
The 1 year anniversary plan was supposed to be playing Smash Bros. With Munchie.
Yeah,
that was going to be the anniversary special, yeah. That just,
was it planned too late or something like that?
It was because at first you were saying it would be impossible because of technical issues or whatever,
right.
And then Munchie figured it out, and then we just kind of
Never
didn't end up doing it.
But yeah, so now we're coming up on the 2 year anniversary of Digi Bros.
Oh God!
Can you?
Fucking hell.
We've been doing this for 2 fucking years.
What? That's insane.
Yeah.
Someone successful in 2 years. It's just like been stagnant for two entire years.
We're 3 months away from it being 2 years, but
yeah, but still,
it's amazing. It doesn't
we
feel
have
that
made
way.
zero progress with this shit.
This channel has not grown at all from the very beginning.
It's like depressing.
And it's not like I didn't advertise it either. Like I've mentioned having a gaming channel at the end of a lot of videos. So
we just suck, I guess. I mean, no one wants to share us, or maybe we don't have good enough memes or something. Like
I don't know.
We just suck
Guys
ass.
who've watched this
Nobody
show,
likes us.
By all means, let us know why this show has never taken off at all, in spite of all my other properties being okay. Do you have any Christmas or New Year's plans? We'll probably hang out with Mom and Dad on Christmas.
Yeah, it's gonna go Christmas Eve. I'm gonna spend with Hope's extended family, and then Christmas Day or Christmas morning will be with Hope's parents, and then then afterwards we're gonna go and hang out with our parents. So that's
New
how
Year's,
that's gonna go.
I'll probably get drunk. my every holiday I do the same thing. I get drunk. That's all a holiday is to me. It's because a holiday to me is a day when I don't have to drink alone.
Fucking hell, dude. There's no tell for when he does the 4 bombs.
Everyone equally feels that a holiday is a time for drinking, so I get to drink with other people instead of by myself.
On Christmas, I'm gonna try to, if Hope can get the next day off, we're gonna just stay at Mom and Dad's house in their guest room so we can get drunk.
Good plan.
Because we can never get drunk because Hope's always gotta work and shit.
Okay.
Fucking hell, man.
I don't want to read this one. Opinion on whether commenting is necessary.
Absolutely unnecessary. Well, I guess on this it's cool. Don't comment on anything other than Digi Bros ever.
It's definitely not necessary, but I like getting a response. I think I've mentioned this before, that back in the day on my anime blog, the view counts were completely unreliable, and they were minuscule and unreliable. So to me, the only way I knew that, I actually knew that people were paying attention to my content and engaging with it, was to get comments. And so I've always kind of seen it as even when I make a video that gets decent views, if it doesn't have engaged comments, then I feel like it was pointless.
Yeah.
For instance, just the other day, I put out the latest episode of the Second Chances board, where I talked about the show Bokurai wa Minna Kawaiso. Almost none of the comments were about the show. All of them were about the format of the of my videos. They were all either wanting me to talk about some other show or just commenting on the board or whatever. There was a couple of comments about the actual show itself, and I was like, okay, but my video wasn't that good, so I get why I didn't bring up any big new points, But it really made me think, okay, maybe Second Chances board isn't going anywhere, you know, because I'm not getting, not that it got like less views than most videos, but the comments were so unsatisfying that I didn't feel like people were engaging with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why comments, I do take them into account, because I really, to me, it's not about how many people watch my video, it's about what effect the video has on them.
Fuck.
You know. Okay. From Philip Carson something.
Douche.
Your parents' opinion on torture and stupidest thing you did as kids. Our parents are great.
What's the stupidest thing I did as a kid?
Torture is not good. Dumbest thing we did as kids. Yeah, I made you put your face in a toilet. We talked about that on the show.
Oh no, did we?
Yeah, we've talked about that.
Maybe that is the stupidest thing we did as kids.
Well, you did, for sure.
Yeah.
I made you do it.
You were just an asshole.
I don't know. What's something like really dumb we did though?
I don't know. I don't feel like I was that stupid.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to qualify stupid.
Didn't take any risks.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Victor putting his face in a toilet. It's the first thing that came to mind. Will Digi Does Anime ever be anime blogging? Probably not. It's pretty dead. Digi Does Anime was originally where I did vlog reactions to current shows. I don't watch current shows anymore, and even if I did, I'd probably just do it on Digibro After Dark, because it's a much bigger channel, and I use it for vlogging now. So, that's why, I mean, Digi Does Anime was already dead for a long time, and I just used it as a backup channel for all my videos when my channel got deleted. And if my channel gets deleted again, that will be its purpose again. I will once again mass upload all my videos there and just use that as the main channel until the main one comes back. So that's basically its only purpose at this point.
Motherfucker, dude. This fucking asshole.
Thoughts on 20th Century Boys?
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Goes downhill. But it's good. Alright. Memories of high school and interests back then. I guess we've told enough stories of high school and our
fuck
interests
high
in
school. Everything I was interested in is gay. Memories are all terrible. There you go.
Any other languages you can speak? これは何ですか? それでもいつもありがとうございます。そして新聞のwhat's the word for read? 読んでno.
Yeah.
読んでいる?
Yeah. He said, I'm a big gay queer who likes to read books about penises.
I did not.
That's what he fucking said, dude.
No, ni, ita.
Shut the fuck
up.
Jesus.
Do you speak any other languages, Vic?
No.
Did you understand all the things I was saying?
Yeah, I did.
So then you
I
speak
just translated it.
I can speak French.
This boss is fucking me. And these questions are terrible. I have no responses to any of them.
How do you feel when you're told to experience real life or to get out more?
I'm not told to experience real life. I'm experiencing it all the time, and it's a nightmare. It's a waking nightmare.
I'm having a waking nightmare. I'm seeing colors in the sky. Everyone wants to know about me, but they don't know about my... Say it with me. Say it with me. Big old penis flopping around. It's 3 big feet of pleasure.
The only Let's Play show where you get all the references to all the other Let's Play shows forever.
Okay.
This motherfucker. I am gonna fucking throw this controller.
I never have people saying those things to me because everyone I talk to is online. But I don't.
And you make more money than everyone else.
Yeah,
so
and
whatever.
I make more money than people who live in the real world.
Nobody can say shit to you anymore.
But I see the. I mean, I don't understand what the difference is between like the offline and online interaction, or like the two. They're the same place. This is Serial Experiments Lane taught you all this years ago. All right. How much do you like / dislike math? I think it says math.
Math's okay.
It looks like meth. I don't like math. I have no. I don't like it at all. No interest.
I wish I had followed my. Like, I kind of enjoyed math, and I should have fucking applied myself to that. Yeah. I'd be making so much more money by now.
Yeah.
I'd be in the height of my life as a mathematician, a math magician, if you will.
All right, Victor, I'm curious to hear your response to this.
Uh-huh.
What's the biggest criticism you've received about your vids?
I don't know.
Have you received any big criticisms of your movies or anything?
There's always this little fucking gay-ass nitpicks by YouTube commenters on Yield Kitten's Pod.
Which you already know is deeply flawed anyways.
Someone left a comment like yesterday that was something along the line of like, it looks like in one shot it looks like he pours the drink and then it's another drink poured in another shot. And I'm just like, what the fuck kind of observation is that? Like, how could I even remember if that were the case? Like, I don't think I poured 2 drinks. I have no idea.
Weird.
Like, why even leave that comment, you fucking dipshit?
Is that the biggest criticism you've received of your videos?
I don't know.
The biggest criticisms I've received are usually, actually probably the one I responded to on Wave Motion Canon. If you listen to the podcast I did on Wave Motion Canon, where I responded to some of the criticisms that the host had about me on a previous show. And the biggest one that I see is the factual inaccuracies, because I don't vet all my sources completely every time, you know? Mm. And that's the one thing that can be the biggest problem that I see with my videos, is just getting things wrong or presenting something in a way that I'm not satisfied with later. Like, most criticisms of my videos I don't care about, but that one I can feel bad if I actually get things wrong. Okay. What the fuck? What hero early YouTube does like? Tips for noobs.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Is that just you writing these poorly?
What were your early YouTube days like? And tips for noobs. Yeah. My early YouTube... Well, I mean, our early YouTube days would have been making Project Awesomeness.
And no tips for noobs, because that wasn't a success.
No. I mean, my biggest tip for noobs is watch what's successful and copy them.
Yes, do some prank videos. Spider-Man and Elsa
all day,
every day. That's not at all what
I meant.
Just do Spider-Man and Elsa. That's all that matters in the world.
Okay, let me put it differently. Don't watch what's successful. Watch what you like and copy it. And by copy it, I mean not the surface details, but what's good about it. Like, if you watch one of my videos and you think that the fact that I analyze anime is what makes my videos good, you're taking the wrong approach. What makes my videos good is that I have interesting ideas and I talk about things I care about, you know. So if you copy those elements of my videos, you'll be good. Basically, just be talented. Be smart and cool and talented, and everything will come to you. That's what life is all about. Just be good at everything.
Yes.
And you'll be like me. Amazing, rich, handsome,
well endowed,
and with getting so much hot girls,
so much poon, swimming in all that sweet strange.
Why don't you have more musical appearances? Well, this must have been written before this year, because this year I put out a whole rap album and I've been doing tons of music.
The fucking bombs!
The answer would have been that I didn't feel like it was going anywhere. Like, no one... For the longest time, I have always been my biggest fan musically. I love all the Trial of the Golden Witch stuff. I listen to it all the time. And, like, I totally love all my music. No one else does. No one ever tells me I'm good at singing. People would always say I was good at rapping, but, like, mostly people who don't listen to rap. You know, so it didn't strike me as, like, a deep compliment. But then when Shade started making beats, it really, like, was... Oh, well, if it's something I get to do with Shade, then that'll make it cool, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why I started rapping way more this year. And now I'm, like, way more into it. And I've improved my skills dramatically in a short amount of time, in my opinion.
Damn it, motherfucker!
What would you be doing if you didn't get into analysis? I wouldn't be the same person at all.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Because I've got into it very young. Scenes that you find universally terrible, but with one exception. The fall on a tits and groping scene, except for in Evangelion.
Mm-hmm.
You have anything like that? Something that usually bothers you, except for that one time?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a hard,
I'm not
hard
good
one
at
to.
on the spot.
That's
shit
a
like
hard
that.
one to off the top. Thoughts on the Trans-Pacific Partnership? I hope Trump gets rid of it. I've heard rumors that Trump might get rid of it.
That's
like
the
kill
plan.
That's great. Best.
I know there's certain things Trump wants to do that are okay.
I'd heard that Obama was trying to get it pushed through before he ends his presidency, and I was like, Obama, you motherfucker! If you do this, I want to be able to remember the good old Obama years. That's how I want. If everything goes to shit in the next 4 years, I want to be able to look back and go, remember how great it was when we had Obama? But if you do the TPP, you'll step all over all of that. Suddenly it'll be like, remember when Obama suddenly fucking sucked at the very end?
Fucked us off at the last minute.
Yeah. But Trump, if he cancels it, credit for that. Will other more unreleased Bros come out? No. I think the only unreleased Digi Bros was the one the very, very early House of the Dead Overkill recordings.
I forgot you never released those.
Yeah, and they might be sitting on my hard drive somewhere, but they're never gonna come out. They weren't
Metroid
good.
Other M. That
yeah, but those
I don't
are
think
gone.
you ever saved that. Yeah,
I don't think I think I like when we finished that recording, I just deleted it off my computer because it was terrible. So no, I don't think there's any unreleased Digi Bros that hasn't come out that will. Okay. Did we play with toys?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, extensively.
All the fucking Jurassic Park toys. I got Beast
Incidentally,
Wars.
that's the last question.
Oh fuck, that was it.
So yeah, well, we have stories about us playing with toys, because for a long time we had a very particular way of playing with them, which is to make epic storylines with our toys and movies and stuff.
Quote unquote movies, not like literal movies.
One time it was a literal movie with the camcorder.
That was good.
Like we had a shit ton of toys. Like we just I don't know. We didn't play with them as much as wanted them, you know? Like I feel like I had a ton of fucking toys from like Jurassic Park and like Godzilla and like anything I was into at a given time. We had a bunch of toys for it. But we didn't play with them like all the time.
I played with them a lot more than you did. But yeah, I know that you never really played with toys.
Not in like a major
physically
way.
Played with them.
Yeah. It was more just that I wanted them as like a representation of the thing I was into, but once I had them, I never knew what to do with them.
I'm gonna do this for one more game over, and then I'm gonna go fucking grind.
But then every once in a while, me and Victor would like sit down and we would like come up with a story, and like all the toys would be a part of this story, and we'd like fabricate these huge sweeping narratives, and we usually thought of them as movies. And they usually had some like we would get really emotionally invested in our own movies. Like I remember those Cars. This is long before Cars was a movie.
Yeah.
But we had one called Cars.
Of course, because we had cars.
We did a lot of tournaments.
Man, I forgot all about Hot Wheels. Those are dope.
We did a lot of tournaments where it would be like all of our toys like basically had to do a Mortal Kombat reenactment kind of thing, you know. And that's one of the ones we filmed. We had a camcorder. And no, this tape does not exist anywhere anymore that I know of. But we had a camcorder.
The tape is around, but there's no way to view it.
We just like had all these Gundams and other toys. Like there was a Gundam that was the main character. I know that.
Yeah, that was the RX-78 Mark II.
Yeah, and it was going through and like fighting all the other toys, and it was like a goofy story, like a comedy kind of thing.
Ah!
And then there was the first comedy movie I ever did that was like, you know, influenced by YouTube kind of thing. Was when we had your iMac, which had a built-in camera on it, and we filmed this awful 15-minute action.
That's definitely
movie.
still around somewhere.
You think?
I think so.
I doubt it. I highly doubt it. If it is, then it's on the Mac, but like buried somewhere. I would be shocked if that video is still around. But it was just this shitty little 15-minute video of us playing with toys, and like we were taking it very seriously. But even though the plot is absolutely retarded, and it ends with like 3 minutes of us all in front of the camera singing, because we didn't know the actual lyrics. I would walk 10,000 miles, and I would walk 10,000 miles, and I would walk 10,000
Make this sound like we're fucking 5.
Would walk
We're doing this when we're
10,000
like
miles.
14.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, 14 or 15. Well, we didn't know the words.
Yeah.
So we just thought it was a funny song, so we were singing it, but we didn't know the actual lyrics. But, yeah.
Kill me! Give me sweet release, you dark fuck!
I would say that was like the precursor to the Project Awesomeness days.
Yeah. That's what led to that.
And
for
probably
sure.
the last time we really played with toys in any meaningful way.
Perhaps.
I
want to die.
Well, this episode has to end within the next 30 seconds, so you might as well die. I'm gonna wait for it.
You motherfucker. So frustrating.
If you were to somehow pull out and win this, but only after the camera finished running... Oh, never mind.
No way.
Next time on Digi
I was
Bros.
like way behind.